Hey guys, welcome back. This is lesson. I am on the wrong thing. Shoot. Wait, no, I'm not. I am tripping. Never mind. Okay, sorry. So, hey guys, welcome back. This is lesson 5 of Junior Achievement's BizTown program. If you guys don't remember, my name is Ben Gao, and I'm in high school, and today I'm working as a teacher to help bring this program to you. In the past, we looked at many different topics already. I think last time we just finished up looking at public goods and services. And today we are going to take a little bit more of a specific look towards ourselves and our interests and skills. We're going to look at specifically how we can take what we like to do and what we're good at and possibly turn that into a career. For example, today I'm here working as a teacher to help bring this program to you, and I love doing this a lot. Growing up, I realized that I like to help kids, I like to work with other students, and I like to even learn new things for myself. And I was able to turn that into a little bit of almost of a job or volunteer job for me to do over the summer. And there are so many things that you guys as students also like to do that we're going to take a look at today to help maybe even brainstorm careers for the future. And so you guys know the deal. Before we can get further into the lesson, we have to take a look at important vocabulary that we're going to need to understand the topics today. So I'm going to move this up real quick. The first word we're going to take a look at is interests. Interests, well, you probably know what this word means already. Interests are basically anything, all the things that a person likes to do. We're going to talk a little bit specifically about ourselves later, but for example, I like to cook. That's one of my interests for me. I like to be active. I like to exercise. That's another interest to me. You guys might like to play video games or go outside and play. Those are all valid and awesome interests. Another word we're looking at are skills. Now, these are abilities that a person has developed and does well. Now, interests may be a little bit different from skills, and I'll explain that in a second. But basically, skills are anything that you're good at. I am very good at driving. I'm a very good driver. That's one of my skills. I'm also a very good listener. That's one of my skills. And I'm very good at studying and reading. Those are one of my skills. And we're going to look at this. Someone can have an interest in something without having a skill in it, skill to do it. That might seem confusing to you, but for example, if you like to, some people like to play soccer a lot. They might not be the best at it. They might not be able to score a goal, but they love playing it. Soccer is one of their interests, but soccer is not one of their skills. And the opposite is also true. Someone can have a high level of skill for something, but they might not be interested in it. Like, I am also very good at doing my laundry. I'm very, very good at doing my laundry, but I hate doing it. It's the most boring thing ever. So both can be true at the same time, and they're often, these terms they can be intertwined together. We're also going to take a look at the word career, which is work that matches a worker's interests, values, and abilities. Well, that's what we're going to take a look at today. But for me, in the future, I want to be an entrepreneur. That's one of the career jobs that I want. It's a very broad term, but I hope I can do it. The other word we're going to take a look at is STEM. Now, I'm not talking about like the stem of a plant or the stem of a chart. STEM is actually an acronym. If you guys don't know what this means, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEM is a very specific sector of career and education. And if you're interested in anything related to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, you're a STEM student. So that's basically, oh no, I'm lying. We also have a couple other words. This one's important. This is the last one to take a look at. Soft skills. Soft skills are skills that represent the way good employees act on a job. Soft skills can mean that you're very friendly, you're easy to talk to, you're a great listener, and you're very creative. Doesn't mean like very technical skills like you're good at hammering things together. It means that you're easy to work with and skills that you need in order to do well in the workplace. So I'm going to switch it up. We are going to look at the different career types. And after that, we're going to look at our interests and see how those can fit into the various career types that we're looking at. Um, I got to find it real quick. Hold up. Oh, it's right here. Sorry about that. I need to find this real quick. Give me a minute. All right, here we are looking at our career types that are available in the world. There's basically 4 career types that we can look at. The first type that we're looking at are people jobs. These jobs involve working with people most of the time. People enjoy counseling, teaching, helping those in need, and managing others would enjoy jobs in this career type. So people jobs, you guys just think about it. That means you spend most of your career working with other people. Like we talked about teaching, what I'm doing right now, I am working with you guys. I love doing this. This is an example of a people type of job. Another job we're going to look at are idea-driven jobs. These jobs involve coming up with new ideas or thinking about solutions to complex problems. People enjoy doing science experiments, inventing new things, or coming up with new ways to sell a good or service would enjoy jobs in this career type. Now, this job is a little bit more broad, right? Basically, what we're saying is this sector are for people who enjoy solving problems, coming up with solutions, and developing new processes and ideas, right? And this is a very expansive field of jobs. Like if you're a scientist and you want to work on a cure to find cancer, you would be in this job sector as well. But also if you're a teacher and you want to develop a new way to teach students better, you can also be in this job sector. And I also want you guys to remember that all these sectors are not necessarily completely exclusive from each other, right? Like we talked about, people jobs can include teachers, but these teachers can also fit into these idea-driven jobs. They can intertwine with each other and they can work with each other as well. The third type we're going to look at are data jobs. These jobs involve working with numbers and information. People enjoy solving problems and working with gathering information would enjoy jobs in this career type. This one's a little bit more specific than the idea-driven jobs. Basically, if you like numbers, you like a lot of words, this would be a great job sector for you. If you're interested in statistics and you want to study probabilities and chances, well, this is a great job sector for you. And the last one we're going to look at are jobs that involve material things. These jobs involve working with things such as machines and tools. People enjoy making or building things, fixing things that are broken, and working outdoors will love jobs in this career type. Now, if your dream job is to be a construction worker because you love putting things together, this is a perfect career sector for you. You get to use your hand and you get to work with physical items. If you like to bake, if you like to cook, food is an example of a physical item. So this is a great job sector for you. Once again, like I talked about, these job areas they're very they can be very similar to each other and also very different to each other. It's just whatever fits you better. So now that we know the 4 different job types that we can look at, we're going to take a look at our specific interests and skills. So number 1, we're going to take a look at 8 things that you like to do. These are interests. Examples of interests include playing sports, writing, acting, singing, helping others, working with numbers, fixing things, researching, baking, sewing, making crafts, and there's so many other different things that you can write down. Feel free to pause this right now to brainstorm those 8 ideas and write them down. And in a minute, I will tell you examples, 8 things that I like to do. All right, we're gonna I hope you guys got time to write down 8 interests that you like to do, and I'm gonna tell you about 8 things that I like to do. Number 1, what's one thing I like to do? I like to write a lot. I think writing is an awesome thing to help me relieve stress, come up with new ideas, and just think about what I've been doing, right? Another interest that I like to do is I like to run. I like to go outside and go for a nice run, helps me stay active and clear my mind. Number 3, I like to cook a lot. I'm really good at baking, and that's a great little hobby of mine. Number 4 is I like to I like to help others, right? I think helping others is a very important part of what you can do in your role in society. I'm trying my best to give back as much as I can, including today. I love helping you guys come up with these ideas. Number five, I like to go see my friends. That's a perfectly legitimate interest of mine. It's a hobby, and I look forward to every time I get to hang out with my friends and have fun. Number six is I like to I like music, right? I play the saxophone. It's a really cool instrument. I go to school so I can play the saxophone. It's a really big interest in mine, and maybe even I can find a career in it in the future. Number seven, I like to I like to draw. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll just doodle on my notebook and just come up with fun little drawings because I'm bored. It's perfectly fine. If it's something that you do when you have nothing else to do, that's also a legitimate interest. Number eight is hmm, I like to read. Reading is an awesome part of my daily experience. It gives me so much to learn. It gives me time to relax, and I just get to have fun going through different types of books. I hope you guys love reading as well. If you didn't put reading on your interest, well, I hope you can also do that as well. So those are just an example of eight of my interests. These are interests that I can maybe turn into a career in the future. Number two, you asked, it says, review your interests above. Circle the interest for which you also have a high level of skill. Now I'm gonna try to remember the eight things I just listed, but the first thing that I can possibly circle is my musical ability. I've been playing the saxophone for many, many years, but I want you guys to remember that it doesn't, your skill level isn't determined by how many years you've been doing it. It's just whatever you feel very strong and comfortable with doing. If you feel very strong and comfortable about riding a bike, that's perfectly fine. Go feel free to circle that. Number three, it says, look at the interests that are circled above. Which of these activities is your favorite among those that are circled? None are circled, write down the interests you like for the most. Well, once again, I'm gonna go with my music example. I spend a lot of time working on my saxophone ability and becoming a better musician. So these are that's one of my favorite things to do. And once again, if you guys aren't sure, just choose out an interest that you love to do the most out of all the rest. Number four is, to which of the four career types does the activity listed in number three belong? So we'll take a look at mine as an example. I circled my musical ability. And for me, that music, I would like to take my career as a teacher, as a music teacher, right? And so, like I talked about, as a teacher, you work with people. And so becoming a music teacher would put me in the people sector of jobs. If you say you circled baking and you like to bake a lot, you're working with a physical item, food. So that would be a job that's involved with things. Number five is, what jobs that belong to this career type would you enjoy doing? Well, they give us four options, but it doesn't have to be four options. Like, only I can think about is becoming a teacher. I don't want to become a performing artist. And if you like baking or cooking, well, you can either be a chef or a baker. You have to fill out all four options, but just try to think of one job in this career type that you would enjoy doing based on the interest that you wrote. So today was a fun little exercise that we looked at, to look at the things that we like to do, brainstorm potential careers, and understand that what we like to do now can help us earn a lot of money in the future as a legitimate job. I want you guys to remember that your hobbies, they're awesome and they're serious. And don't ever be ashamed of them. And feel free to keep pursuing them as much as you want. So thank you. I hope to see you in the next.